Welcome to this 2-2 portal transmission. The portal, of course, having its peak on the 2nd of February, the second day of the second month this year. But we are already in the energy of it. And the energies right now, since we, on the 29th of January, moved into the lunar new moon of the wood snake that has to do with transformation. I covered this in the previous video. Together with this 2-2 portal energies, you may feel a bit challenged. That's what I can say, because the energy of the 2-2 portal is carrying the vibration of both unity, divine union, and separation. It is about harmony and partnership, but it's also bringing polarities together, moving through separation into oneness. And this is, of course, easily put the whole journey we are making as coming in as divine beings, knowing one as being one with all, into those separate bodies, experiencing the illusion of separation, and to remember union through the illusion of separation. And so when I'm tuning into the energy of this particular portal right now, it is about very much what is coming up, reclaiming those fragmented aspects. So when we grow up, when we go through life, having this human experience, when we experience wounds and pain, parts of ourselves, of the whole of our light, is being fragmented. When something is too painful, we tend to cut off that part. We kind of leave that part there at that age, in that energy. And those aspects of us, they keep vibrating at that level, that frequency level, keep holding on to that energy that was experienced in that pain, in that trauma. And so it's not that we just aren't in our full light, in our full power and capacity. It's also about that we are opening, constantly open to those timelines, to those, that self that we left behind, that experienced that pain. So it's like that pain is constantly leaking into our now reality, our current timeline. And so what I want to take you through is a recalling of those lost, we can call them lost aspects, and it is aspects we have disconnected from, out of pain, out of trauma, out of self-loathing, self-hate, out of shame and guilt. And because whatever we are facing as challenges in our lives has actually its root cause from what we have fragmented ourselves from, and become a split instead of a whole. And so to move back to oneness, consciousness, to bring back that sense of unity within, we need to reclaim those aspects. We need to not move away from them, but to move to them, towards them, and to integrate them into our field, back into the light. All the shadows, call them back into our essence, into the light, into the love and the oneness of our hearts. And because we can never experience union with another if we haven't to a certain degree come into union within. And of course, it doesn't mean we have to be completely healed, but it is an ongoing process that we need to say yes to and not run away from. So when we discover something that is triggering us, without to move deeply inwards and to once again embrace those aspects of us that wounded inner child, that is of most of the times the case. And for this transmission, I have feel a very strong support and presence of both Mother Mary and Mother Isis. In the last transmission we did have Kalima supporting us with her fierce energy, and we are still in this embrace of the divine feminine, just showing up in another form with other slightly different medicine they have to offer us today, to really recall every aspect of us, the fragmented parts. To bring unity, to bring back polarities. And the ones I invite you to just come into stillness within. And just take 3 deep cleansing breaths as you settle. And both Mother Mary and Goddess Isis is stepping up into our space. And Isis says it's a calling out for all the lost children. She also reminds us that the 2 has to do with building new foundations of the divine marriage, of the inner divine feminine, inner divine masculine, the birthing that we will experience with the 3, the 3 portal of the divine inner Christ. This lies the foundation. We need to bring polarities into union, she explains, internally, for it will be reflected back to you externally. And she repeats what I just told you. What keeps those aspects separated is self-hate, fear, shame, unworthiness, pain. Most of the pain, she explains, comes from self-hate in one form or another. I start to sense a buzzing in the head for some of you, and when childhood trauma, for some of you who suffer from PTSD, that may be experienced as a dizziness, a buzziness in the head, a disconnection from this here and now, this from the body. And so if that is what you are experiencing right now, just breathe, because it is brought to the surface. Goddess Isis with the violet flame, Mother Mary with the blue ray, Christ, the Christ itself, represented by Yeshua, by Jesus, holding space as the divine masculine. So what they are doing right now is they are bringing those, they are reconnecting with those lost aspects, the fragmented parts of you. They are making them conscious, because they are lost in their own frequency, in their own patterns, like kind of awaking them. And this may feel a bit discomfort. You may feel a bit discomfort while this is taking place. And they are creating a white lodge, they say, with the help of the Syrians that works very close to Mother Mary, and with the blue ray they're creating the white lodge, like a bubble. You can see it as a white bubble of white light of safety, where you are being held and supported right now in this process. And they will start the recalling, and they ask for your permission first and foremost, and you may just say yes out loud or internally. Mi vian iresi conti shimiaur si yotro centro sinor simur inayat rekur simur sa foyanarianorianio shanakur itaishanayukos simiantoriane samayatai kinianaretsekiantos simihaniarunoshiant henerosekiantaranais Isis speaking puriato shai tekai Noriane sam imimi uyaner initi antarene kosanaya shanana nere petior soku. So this is mainly affecting your brain, because it's since our everyday consciousness is mostly experienced with our brain. That's a very big part of what gets what we disconnect from. Not feeling, for cutting ourselves off from what is hurting. Kimiantere simiruni anariam himior simuntro shokoyuntro sianere mianeo koyantiandro simiantro simiantor simur heneatere kienteriando sipur sineati mi uniar sikian eotro siantro sinor simuishan eotro dododos min ursa hur sekush anai aki arisantosh. And they literally show me like children trying to escape on the run, because some of them are they fear getting punished, and some of them are just not wanting to integrate it, don't want to get back in this vessel where they experience so much pain. Mimianta shiarsimo shiante koe eteante shukriansi simuntrusan eashanai troyo noko simianta shinoria siantia. The Syrians and Mother Mary are creating a bubble, a white lodge around each and every one of those children or aspects seen as children. Miunian sekiante or simushiniate ate ateriante kosi. Simunia sheatre, simuniar sian, simurianti shana, and they stop running. Toshiantra seku. They are standing very still. Mursiantash ayatra sakorianiatekor. Simursiana shinur sinkiarana, and those lower frequencies, the pain, the guilt, the suffering, the self-hate, the fears are starting to get extracted from those aspects, those children. Miuiane recipiente shimirunuliar simiunto shiante yakor santo suntoriane ki mi fursiantis piantiur. Sidro shanai ki miantre yaniriatisi. Kinto shantaya kiante ki mursafo shaitrani. Kidro sane mianta rianta shitriuntriniati. Simuriane kiati toriantisimi. Simur sai shanetra sakaro sikiantar sikur sanai. So now it starts to call back the fragment parts of your heart. It may feel, you may feel it in your heart as a pinch or heaviness. May affect your breath, your breathing, beyond resen roshokoyane, or just as pain beyond oshente. Keep breathing. Miantash, kimanderenosh, kindai, shikrus, mitur sakiantash. Miuneliar, singorianish, miokoroyashanakor, simur, simuishunur, sibiantish, miurianteko. Kinda yanta yanti yontosh, kianta, shi, simursaus, ayatereni, torsinkosh. And they are creating a gateway back to source for all of those fragmented aspects to return back to source, to be cleared and cleansed before they, through our higher self, are integrating with us, with our bodies and minds. A stargate, Munyar Sanashana, and they are safely accompanied back to source. Miante Shimerian Sakrondiar Sash Lienar Simeonti Shiminar Simur Simoyan Nekiantash Simuntai Kintash Nir Samosh Ayandra Sign. I see light starting to move in your direction back to source. It's like a bright light far above you, above your head, like a guiding star that is calling those aspects back beyond Rasimiunto Shanakiantar, from near and beyond and far, Miantre Simur Sanashanai. Linuriante, Simueanta, Yanier Seanto Ayeteki, Siputiante Siantesho, Shaindra Sheku, Saura Yanta Yanto Shai. Back to Mother, Father God, the heavenly embrace of the Divine Mother, Divine Father. Calling back all the lost children. Simuria Sakyanta Shino, Shaneatra Sekur, Sanyashan, Shanyanta Shaku, Sanyar. And whenever It's perfect time for you. I ask for those aspects cleared and cleansed to start to return to you, to your energy field, hovering above you. Some of them starts to ascend. Miantre santo yanta. Descend, sorry, miantre sokoronosho. So big parts that is light that is coming back to you is coming back to your mental body, your brain, bringing back that clarity, that stability, that light that we need in our brain, in our mental bodies to ascend from the lower mind into the higher mind. That connection with the divine, mental connection with the divine, miandres and akorono, clarity and harmony and peace of mind, right? Simpuishindrasakior. Kilur safur sotayandra nikirior simeon terianteko. And keep breathing as you have those aspects to integrate with ease. Keep breathing, keep expanding your energy bodies. Keep relaxing your body. That is what you can do to be open, relaxed, and soft and receptive for the energies, for the light to return. And some of you are starting to receive in your belly, your sacral chakra, miontre, semiontra, semor, simor, 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 viantre, nekeor, himurian hetrek, kiantrosniaj. And in your first chakra, your muladhara, your base chakra, miantre, sempontaj, viandrash, reconnecting you, korosantai, toshanta with Mother Earth, miante sheko. Rebuilding that foundation, and we ask for a new foundation for everyone who is tuning in. Deante koronoshanai. Yahur samiontai kiante shanatosh. Light returning to your heart. Miante seposhiante kiante kianto sinash. The front and the back of your heart chakra, front and back of your body. Miantara seko tianta. Keep breathing, keep expanding. It's safe for you to return, safe for your light, your full light to return. It's safe for you to be whole, it's safe for you to be here, it's safe for you to be present at Earth in this time, in your body. Be awake in your mind, be present. Kimiuntresiunti, miontoresimo, fiontorosianti anteocoresish, mianta. The Syrians keeps adjusting your field, your chakras, your energy bodies. Light will continue to return to you in the coming, up to this around the 22nd of February for some of you. That is also Portal Day, where you will come into greater alignment with and into greater union within Miantres and Koishanai. So this process will be different for each and every one of you, Miantarana. Some of you receive most of it right now, Miantara, in the coming few hours after you receive this, Mianta Shaneri Sankai. Give yourself a lot of rest, they say, because a great deal of the integration is taking place when you are defenseless and receptive and open. Miante Ontara. Yanti Sofianti Onti Siatash. The dragon energies surrounding us. Miante Osekiante, Shiatro Siantre, Sipuriante Ko. Keep breathing, Mianto Sha. Archangel Michael is bringing harmony to your field, to your auric field, closing any openings and tears to any of those experiences where you were fragmented. Kimiante sekoti haniar seotish. And they are all giving you a final blessing, Tiantarashan. As we open our hearts in gratitude and give love in return. It is done. Near Seoto. Wishing you all a very blessed and very 2-2 portal day filled with divine unity. Viante Seko. Thank you.